Here's a truth almost no man knows. The moment you try to be understood, you lose all power. Most men think questions build attraction. They kill it. Watch closely, and I'll show you how to flip the game so she chases you. A man meets a woman he likes. Wanting connection, he starts asking questions. He believes he's building chemistry, but what he's really doing is placing her above him. Every question silently communicates, "You are the prize, and I am here to qualify." That isn't connection. It's negotiation. The instant a woman senses you are seeking her approval, respect quietly slips away, even if she keeps smiling. Machiavelli once wrote, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." In modern life, this doesn't mean intimidation. It means respect born from self-certainty. When a woman encounters a man who does not need her validation, she feels something difficult to explain. Tension mixed with fascination. He isn't predictable. He doesn't chase approval. He naturally commands it. Too many questions speak the language of insecurity. But when you communicate through calm statements, observations, and comfortable silence, the dynamic flips. Instead of you chasing her interest, she begins seeking yours. Here's what no one tells you. Attraction grows from curiosity, not comfort. The less you reveal, the more she wants to understand you. Speak less, and she listens more. Stop chasing her story, and she starts imagining herself inside yours. Power shifts quietly, not through games, but through controlled mystery. In this guide, you'll learn 6 Machiavellian principles that transform how women perceive you. By the end, you'll understand how silence, composure, and presence can make a woman fall for your mystery rather than your words. Stay with me, because the final principle is one most men never learn. 1. The power of silence. Control the frame. Silence is one of the strongest tools a man possesses, yet few can use it. Why? Because silence makes people uncomfortable, and discomfort makes them reveal themselves. Most men rush to fill quiet moments. They fear losing her interest. So they perform more stories, more jokes, more questions. But silence doesn't kill attraction. It creates it. When you stop trying to impress, you shift the frame. You become the calm observer instead of the nervous entertainer. You let her fill the space, and not from passivity. Machiavelli understood that strength shows through restraint. A ruler who speaks too freely weakens his authority. Attraction works the same way. When you speak only with intention, your words carry weight. She pays attention. She wonders what you're thinking. The loudest man in the room often needs attention to feel important. But the man who sits comfortably in silence changes the energy without saying a word. Instead of asking, "So what do you do?" try saying, "You seem like someone who dislikes small talk." Now, it's not an interview, it's a moment. Psychologically, uncertainty keeps the mind engaged. When she can't easily read you, tension forms, and tension sparks attraction. Pause after she speaks. Hold eye contact. Let the silence breathe. When a woman begins to wonder about you, she begins to invest. Remember this: you cannot impress someone already impressed by your calm. Silence isn't emptiness, it's dominance disguised as composure. 2. Never explain yourself. The confidence trap. One of the fastest ways to lose attraction is over-explaining. When a man constantly defends or justifies himself, he reveals a hidden truth. He needs approval. Machiavelli warned that respect matters more than being liked. A confident man is not shaped by others' interpretations. When you stop explaining, you send a powerful message. I know who I am. On a date, when she challenges you, why would you say that? The average man backtracks and softens. He thinks he's being polite, but he's teaching her he can be shaken. Confidence doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a calm refusal to justify yourself. This isn't arrogance, it's grounded certainty. If you believe something, own it. Every fearful explanation weakens your presence. People respect what they don't fully understand. Predictability is boring. Mystery is magnetic. The most compelling men rarely justify themselves. Their calm is their argument. Women often interpret over-explaining as insecurity, emotional instability rather than honesty. So next time you feel the urge to clarify, pause. Let the silence stand. A man desperate to be understood can be controlled. A man comfortable being misunderstood cannot. Be the fox who recognizes traps and the lion who never trembles. 3. Control her emotions, not her attention. Most men chase attention like beggars chasing coins. But attention without emotional impact is worthless. Power isn't about who notices you. It's about who feels something when they do. Men often believe attraction is built through constant compliments, texting, and availability. In reality, that turns them into entertainers. Once she can read you completely, the mystery disappears. People are addicted to emotional tension, the delicate balance between comfort and unpredictability. She doesn't fall for the man who is always present. She falls for the one whose presence she cannot predict. When she pulls away, don't chase. When she tests you, don't react. When emotions rise, stay grounded. A woman doesn't want you to fix her emotions. She wants to feel yours are strong enough to hold them. The man who sets the emotional tone holds the power. The man who reacts loses it. If she says you seem distant, the weak man defends himself. The centered man smiles and says, "Maybe you're just used to chaos," then moves on. He stays calm while she feels intrigued. That isn't manipulation. It's emotional intelligence. Attraction grows from emotional gravity. Be steady, unpredictable in the right ways, and fully centered. Don't outtalk her and outfeel the moment. When her heart races without you saying much, the outcome is already decided. 4. Never reveal all your intentions. Machiavelli taught leaders to appear open while thinking privately. Not deception, discipline. The moment you reveal everything you feel and plan, mystery dies. And without mystery, desire fades. The mind craves uncertainty. Wonder fuels obsession. Women respect men they cannot fully decode. Men whose next move is unknown yet compelling. Most men confess too much too soon, calling it honesty when it's really a search for reassurance. But when you expose your hand early, you lose leverage. Illusion isn't lying, and it's timing. Reveal truth when it strengthens your position, not when emotion pushes it out. Show fragments. Let her imagination complete the picture. Speak with purpose, and she leans in. Explain endlessly, and she leans away. Power lives in controlled disclosure. Not every emotion deserves expression. Not every truth must be spoken. Keep your energy calm and your intentions quiet. Because the man who reveals little often commands everything. 5. Make her chase certainty. Here is the paradox. To be desired, create uncertainty, but never insecurity. There is a difference between confusion and intrigue. When she can't fully read you, she begins chasing clarity. What is he thinking? Why can't I figure him out? That is when the pursuit reverses. Weak men create chaos. Strong men create curiosity. Real control isn't about making someone anxious, it's about making them wonder. Remain grounded while others overreact. Your calm becomes magnetic. Your peace feels non-negotiable. When you stop trying to make her understand you, she starts trying to understand you. Desire is born in uncertainty. Respect is born in control. Master both, and you won't chase attention. You'll attract it. 6. Emotional control, the final power. Emotion is the easiest weapon anyone can use against you. The man who cannot govern his emotions will always be governed by someone who can. A woman doesn't lose respect because a man feels. She loses respect because he reacts predictably. Machiavelli believed a leader should appear compassionate but act with calculation. The Stoics echoed this truth. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Don't be pulled into every argument. Don't fight for every point. Observe, then respond with intention. Most men explode when criticized, chase when ignored, and apologize just to keep peace. But reacting shrinks you. Restraint deepens mystery. A woman cannot respect a man she can emotionally puppet, but she will crave the one she cannot shake. Power begins where reaction ends. The man who stays calm while others lose themselves becomes unforgettable. So what separates the powerful man from the desperate one? Not money, not looks. His ability to remain unmoved when tested. The final move of every master is not aggression. It is stillness. Have you noticed that the most formidable man in any room often says the least? He doesn't raise his voice or seek approval, yet people lean toward him. That silence is control. Charm may attract, but composure protects it. When you lead interactions instead of reacting, you stop playing the game everyone else plays. You become the mystery, the challenge. Attraction is not born from words, and it is born from presence. And presence comes from stillness. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and strength follows. The man who controls himself controls every room he enters. So speak with intention. Guide the energy. Let silence work for you. Because silence isn't empty. It is pressure. And controlled pressure is power. Women rarely fall for the loudest man. They fall for the one who feels complete without needing anyone to fall for him. That isn't arrogance. It is self-possession. In a world where men compete for attention, the one who doesn't becomes unforgettable. Remember, when you speak to a woman, you reveal the depth of your self-mastery. The real secret is not in what you say. It is in the strength you choose to hold back. Subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this. Consider liking the video if you learned something new today.